Welcome back, everyone. It is NewMutator bringing you the Myth World Cup 2012. It is game number 4 in the matchup between the Time Wizards and the Name Changers. Let's take a look at these teams here. Looks like Father Xmas is joining the Time Wizards. So they are now at 5 players. They were at 4 in the previous game. So it's good to see that they're able to get a few more, or at least one more player to round them out. White Flesh, I believe, is Renwood, captaining Father Xmas, Tool of Control, Bunny, and MP Filler here. And for the Name Changers opposite them, this toothpaste green color, it's going to be Ska with a Substitute, a Shyster, a Flock of Seagulls, Zachnophallopian Tubes. I don't know who that is. I guess that's Zach Naffine. Mr. Rousey, aka August, and Samuel, aka Sam. So, it's going to be 5-on-6, and it is Flag Rally again. So, what's going to happen is, well, I don't know. Everyone's gonna fan out. Okay, this is what I predict is gonna happen. Name Changers are going to send a force. They're gonna send most of their force this way, and most of their force, well, actually it looks as if they might just do this. Somebody drew a line on the map. So never mind, I don't know what Name Changers are going to do. Maybe they will do something wacky. Now, if there's any 2 teams in this tournament who have a penchant for wacky strats, it's these 2 teams here. So not very predictable at all. And so I'm not sure what Renwood's thinking either. And we saw somebody made a crack at Renwood saying, yeah, now we're getting 1998 style myth play. So I don't know, maybe he's thinking he's going to utilize some strategies that would have worked in 1998 but may not work in this present day. But I don't know, only time will tell. We will find out in just a minute. Bunny is taking the Tro for the Time Wizards and Substitute Shyster. Big surprise there, taking the Tro for the Name Changers, and that's going to be one of the more important units on this particular map. Tro are worth 24 unit trading points. You know, we compare that with 8 points for a Warlock, which is still pretty significant. 4 points for a Maul, 3 points for a Solus. So 24 points is quite a few points by any standard. And oh yes, I haven't seen too many war cries by Name Changers. I don't know if that's just because I haven't been very perceptive, or if they actually haven't really been doing that. And it looks as if they are going to have a force kind of making their way through this lake in the center of the map.
Captured.
Substitute Shyster is going to be crossing there, and a Flock of Seagulls is going to be following him there as well. So I don't know, we'll see what happens, as Father Xmas undoubtedly is going to spot them any second now. And there we go, Father Xmas sees him and doesn't know what to do. He is caught in a very bad spot.
Flag captured.
He is going to try to get out of there, but I don't think he has enough to save this artillery. His artillery might not even get a shot off. They are able to take out that Mercuridia. And
Flag captured.
oh no, you did not just do that. Oh man, Father Xmas almost well, he did a little bit of damage to his own mauls, not a whole lot. Why is he autoing on the Tro? That is like the least effective thing you could do. And there we go. A white comes out, but a little bit early, as he could have attempted to get all of this artillery here. And so Father Xmas is going to be able to stave off this attack, but he is going to lose all of his units in the process, and I think his mortar got kicked at some point.
Flag captured.
I'm not sure if that's the remains of a mortar or not, but the Warlock most certainly got kicked. So it's 77 to 87%, a 10-point spread. It's looking as if Name Changers are in a good spot to win this. Here we have a flock of seagulls. Tula Control trying to pop up and take it for the Time Wizards, but loses pretty much all of his mauls in the process. Substitute Shyster, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's thinking that he can take out all of these Soulless single-handedly, but friendly fire damage from a flock of seagulls is going to ensure that he gets turned to stone in just a minute here. And there he goes. So Substitute Shyster is pretty much out of the game at this point. And all kinds of stuff happening over here. There's the other Tro Bunny circling around, only has 1 kill so far. He's going to kick that Mercuridia and then hightail it out of there. Mauls do a lot of damage to Tro, so he doesn't want to engage them if he can avoid it. And here is another engagement happening almost simultaneously as Mr. Rousey runs these Mercuridia down into this force to keep them basically to make them take a less advantageous position here. And he's going to rain down fire from above, and that is not going to be good for Renwood, as he's just taking a lot of damage here, and that shot is going to take so many mauls out, do so much damage there. Not good for Renwood at all. He's going to walk off the flag and just concede that flag to the encroaching Name Changer force, Samuel and Mr. Rousey.
Flag captured.
There wasn't anything he could do about that. So it is now 70% to 51%. Surprisingly enough, nice blocked shot there by Sam, making sure it went off prematurely and it took out that Soulless. So forcing the friendly fire, and yeah, just a nice spread by Mr. Rousey, only ensuring that only 1 of his Mercuridia was hit for any significant damage at all.
Flag captured.
And here we go. Mr. Rousey tries to end everything there, but manages to take out the Warlock, but not the Mortar. Mortar is going to get 1 more shot off. Doesn't do that much, but this Mercuridia does go berserk. He is able to end its reign of terror, though, and another Mercuridia going berserk, but so loses 2 in that exchange, but Samuel making sure that that exchange is over with. Here's Bunny doing what he can, and surviving 5 kills now, trying to take this flag. I'm not sure where Bunny is going. You need to get back in there. There we go. Takes the flag for the Time Wizards, and those 2 Mortar Dwarves are taken out at the same time, and it is now 52 to 31%, a 20% spread here in favor of the Name Changers, who I think were able to get the victory imminent first. So all they need is flag number 2, which is this one here, so they're going to get that any second now. And flag number 5, which is this one here, is the one that the Time Wizards need, but there's just too much preventing them from being able to do that in a reasonable amount of time. And there we saw that the flag was tagged, And no surprise there, as all that was between Name Changers and victory was that single mall standing there on the flag, pretty much hopeless. So Name Changers do win game number 4, and so far they've won 4 games in this match. For the Time Wizards, Bunny actually doing pretty well with that Tro, 104 damage. Father Xmas not doing too terribly bad either, 93 damage for him. But it's the Name Changer, Substitute Shyster, doing a lot of damage in that middle area there. 190 damage for him, 19 or 18 kills. And Mr. Rousey and a flock of seagulls also doing significant damage, 109 and 108 respectively. So there you have it. Game number 5 is going to be next. It's hope you're enjoying these games. It is the New Mutator bringing all this to you, and this is the tournament, Myth World Cup 2012. Let's see, I guess it's been going since 1998, so it's kind of an annual tradition. Game number 5 in this particular match, which is the second week of the double elimination rounds, is coming up in just a moment, and we're gonna have the double elimination round 3 also coming up pretty soon as well. So game number 5 though is next, so we'll have that for you coming up. I don't know, maybe in a second or two. Let me see if I can keep drawing this out. All right. One more second.